Hello, Mr. Kershone here. Seniors, I want to talk to you about three things coming down the stretch here in the fall for you. The first one is senior reviews. Second is upcoming ACT and SAT dates. And then the last is how to request your transcript. So first off, senior reviews. What are they? It's a one-period meeting with me where we talk about where you stand for graduation, what outstanding requirements you have to graduate, what diploma you'll graduate with. That is the beginning of that. And most of the meeting, however, is focused on your post-high school plans. So whether that be college, trade school, whether it be the military, going directly to work, want to talk about where you are in the process of that. Also want to talk about any of the kind of financial aid things that need to be in place for you to do that. So we'll talk about financing. We'll talk about, how you start the ball rolling in that process. Now, very often with these meetings, parents or guardians want to be a part of it. And I've actually invited them to be part of it through the open house video that we're putting out this week. Please, 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 if your parent or guardian wishes to be part of it, please let me know. I am going to be sending you, as I do for any kind of meeting, you guys know this, a calendar appointment. We're going to meet here in my office, and I will send you a specific date and time. It's going to coincide with your schedule. Hopefully it's during a study hall. If I can't do a study hall, I will try to do it during a non-academic elective period. If you are taking no non-academic classes, then it's probably going to be during a lunch or just pulled at random, but it will be sometime during the school day. Here in my office. If your parent or guardian wishes to be present, they can. You've got to tell me ahead of time. And the reason for that is really simple. You know as well as I that you're going to have, about a quarter of the questions that they will. So a meeting that might take with you and I 20 minutes to half an hour with them is going to be more 45 minutes, maybe even more. So that helps me allocate time so that I don't stack these meetings up and then have parents waiting, okay? Now, parents can participate as far as I'm concerned. They can be here in the room. I don't want to have a ton of people, so I'm going to say let's limit it to 2 parents and guardians and a student. Anything beyond that, we're going to have to, either have you limit you or be a little more creative about where we do this. They could also be present through speakerphone. Or as we learned last year, Zoom works pretty well with these types of meetings. So Zoom is fine too. And if the parent has a preference, with their parent or guardian has a preference with their work day, have them let me know, and we'll see how we can lay that on top of your school day to make this work. Okay. Second thing to talk about, ACT and SAT. You'll remember in the springtime, talk to you about that. If you don't know what those are, if you look back in my Google Classroom, you'll see a video about SATs and ACTs. There are fall offerings for these as well. The SAT is offered on October 2nd, November 6th, and December 4th. Now, deadlines, just like in the springtime, are usually 5 to 6 weeks ahead of time. So for October 2nd, if you're not signed up yet, that deadline passed on November 2nd. It happened during the summertime. But for November 6th has an October 8th deadline. December 4th has a November 4th deadline. So those are possible to sign up for. If you are interested in taking the ACTs, there is one on October 23rd with a deadline for registration on September 17th and December 11th with a deadline on November 15th. So those are all things that if you need info on how to register, I would refer you back to the other video or hit up the high school website to do that. But I want to let you know those are things that are coming down the pike. We'll also talk about those at your senior reviews. But since senior reviews usually take me about a month to get through, in some cases, I may not hit you till after a certain deadline. So it'd be better for you to get the ball rolling on that right now if you know you need to take them. Lastly, transcripts. A transcript is something that outlines your high school career. Colleges are going to require it. Scholarships are going to require it. The military is going to require it. Quite a few, various, post-high school opportunities are going to require these things. So how do you get it? Well, there are 2 types, an official and an unofficial. Unofficial transcripts, we can give straight to you. We can hand it to you. I can PDF it and email it to you or a parent. And I will actually do that at your senior review meeting. I will attach to that a copy of your transcript that's annotated, and it shows you on it what diploma we're targeting and what classes and exams we need to check the box on to get you that diploma. Official transcripts, I can't. Official transcripts are supposed to go directly from school to college or to scholarship or whatnot. So if you need an official transcript set, the person you should contact is Mrs. Bly, the secretary in the guidance office. She's available on email, or you can come down and let her know. If you need an unofficial transcript, as I said, I'm going to send you one, but if you need one later in the year, sent to you, if your courses change or something like that, you can contact her for those as well. Hopefully this explains some stuff we have coming up. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me through email or stop by the office. Thanks.